Good morning, YouTubers. Today we are going to do a beginner's class in the adjusting the Sur-Ron suspension front and rear. Now I say beginner, it's because I'm a beginner. Out of the dozens of motorcycles I've had of all types and makes and varieties, I have very rarely ever adjusted the suspension. Usually a bit of preload at the back, but basically I've just left it as is. I've been playing about with the front forks on the Volcano forks for the Sur-Ron, and I won't pretend to understand exactly how they work, but one of the forum users on Sur-Ron UK has kindly explained on this leg there is air pressure, and this allows you to adjust the rebound on this leg, and there's also a pressure adjustment here, little valve on the screws. However, I have an air compressor that only goes up to 100 psi. The recommended pressure in this puppy is 100 to 150. So I used my bicycle pump. As you can see, it goes up to 150. It pumps up to 150 no problem. However, when you take the valve off here, it lets all the air out. So again, went onto the Sur-Ron UK forum, strongly recommended for anyone based in the UK, and you need a specific mountain bike pump. Now I bought this one on eBay, £15.48. It's called a Beto. It's a nice little device. It's lightweight, it's made of aluminium. It's got a really nice little connector on the end of it, which if I can just put this down for a second, I will show you, just twists out. The handle again pulls out and then just flips and turns like that, so it pumps as a handle. Nice clear pressure gauge, goes up to 300 psi, and it has a little button here for releasing the pressure if you put too much on. With this, when you disconnect it, you don't lose any pressure out the forks. It literally took 30 seconds, so highly recommend this. Can't remember the name of the seller. It's on eBay, £15.48 or similar. They've sold 1,350 of them with 100% feedback, so you know it's going to do what it says on the tin. Moving back to the Sur-Ron, I have adjusted the rear shock, and I've actually added preload to it. So you can see from a dirty mark, I've preloaded it about 10 to 15 millimeters. Basically, as far as I could turn this top screw by hand with a glove on, because I don't currently have a spanner that fits those serrations. I didn't want to use grips on it, I didn't want to damage it. So I preloaded it about that much, and it certainly reduces the amount of sag. Front fork wise, I've gone to full rebound. On the other side of the fork, on the Sur-Ron, is a spring. So there's just spring loaded in this side, no air pressure. And that has an adjuster for preload. I have set that preload to maximum currently, so it'll be interesting to see when we get out on the trails today just what difference those adjustments make, and we'll probably stop and play about with the rebound and preload settings whilst we're out on the trail. You can do the rebound and preload settings on the shock as well. Not sure exactly how they affect it, but it'll be interesting to see if stiffening up the rear suspension actually adds more bounce or more grip, or I suspect maybe less grip, because if it starts to bounce it will get less grip. So we'll play about with the settings whilst we're out. So okay, happy viewing, thank you. Initial thoughts on the rear shocker are it's a lot firmer, maybe too firm. Quite rough down here. Front, not bad. Rear is certainly a lot harder than it was. Oh, I think that's firming up quite nicely. Yeah. So I'm liking this rear shock. It's a lot better. Big jump. That's fine. Quite big. Yeah, it's good. Try a new route up the hill. Now this is as rough as hell up here, as you can see by the stepping. She's just eating. Oh, big. It really is very rough. Big jump at the top. Excellent. Yeah, impressed with that. What we're going to do is a couple of runs up and down the hill just to see what difference the rebound and preload make. Nice clear day today, got a good view right the way around. Windy, really blowing me off my feet, but quite good. So let's go back down the hill and see what happens adjusting the preload and rebound. Okay people. So let's have a look at rebound. Let's go soft on the rebound all the way to soft. Oh, it's a few turns. Jeez. Don't know how many turns that was, I wasn't counting, but it was a few turns. Let's go up again. I'll have to wait for the jogger. It feels softer, but it doesn't seem to bite as well. Again, it's just interesting. It doesn't seem to bite as well at the front end. It's obviously not as hard. So what we'll do is we'll go halfway to full. So that's about halfway, yeah? We'll see what that does. Okay, let's try this on full rebound again as a comparison to half rebound and no rebound or soft rebound. And take the same line, across the same ruts. So I reckon full rebound. It's not that much harder and it just seems to grip better. full rebound. Let's take some of the preload off. So we're currently on max preload, so we're going to go softer. Whew, can't turn that. So let's now try max preload on the way up. Big jump. Firmer, but I can feel the difference, but I don't know, it's not night and day different. It really isn't night and day different. So I'm going, I mean, I'm just trying it now. Oh, that's max, yeah? Gives it quite a good height. Let's just go back to soft. That's softer setting. It's softer, but it's not night and day soft. A lot more difficult to turn it to harder, but it is softer because obviously it's pushing the so what we've got is about half preload, so I'm thinking max full rebound, half preload. Jeez. So we've got to turn around, guys. Ain't gonna make it up here. One advantage of the run though, it's as easy as you can get to turn around. Ain't nothing easier. Stupid idea. Ow. Good job I've got a helmet on. Oh, badger set. Forms. Gonna stay off a path where the dogs are. Jeez. This will be a real test. It's rough as hell down here. Yeah, I like it now. Feels good on the forks. Good on the seat. The rear's plush. Careful, there's no horses around the corner. It doesn't squat as much as it did. They're getting really quite rough here. It's taking it. Amazingly dry today, considering it was raining most of yesterday. It's looking pretty clean. Don't think it's even worth washing it. It's not that dirty.